Today we are going to discuss behavior of children, how to keep the behavior of the child in check, but at the same time not become too imposing on the child. Most important message, keep it positive. Try to avoid saying stop doing that and try to give some positive instructions to the child. For example, let's try to do it another time, or telling them the consequence of what will happen if they engage in a bad behavior, and try to praise them whenever they do something right. Try to say more often the behavior that you want to see instead of saying not or no, because negatives are understood less by the child compared to the positives. And try to speak very, very calmly. Your delivery of what you want your child to do should be very well rehearsed, very well spoken. And as I said, praise whenever possible. And talk to them about more realistic things. If you want your child to do certain activities, for example, engage in a puzzle activity, try to give them not 10 puzzles to make at a time. Ask before giving them every new thing. Are you ready for this? Will you be able to do this? And if your child asks for help, most important, try to give it to them. If your child is not asking you and is just struggling a bit to do so, try to let them manage it before they give it up or you try to engage in helping them. So helping is very important, but help only when it is absolutely necessary. The next aspect of behavior is how to manage bad behaviors in the child. There are 3 very simple steps of that. First, try to distract your child from that particular behavior. Second, try to take a pause over there. So calm yourself down first of all, because of course it's going to make you angry. Try to calm yourself down and think how you're going to redirect your child's behavior or get his attention somewhere else. Another interesting thing over here is use of consequences. There could be 2 types of consequences that you can use with children over here. First, telling them how this behavior is going to affect them, and if you think that the behavior has become repetitive, in that case the consequence can be withdrawing something that the child really likes to do. It could be going out, it could be enjoying a certain kind of food, something that the child really looks forward to, but for that day at least it is withheld from the child. So behavior management is very important. Another interesting aspect here would be addressing the fears of the child. Child would be fearful not only in general, but because the social skills are limited, the child could be fearful of strangers, child could be fearful of going out and meeting new people. Try to answer their questions. Recognize how they are feeling about a situation and try to explain to them very nicely. Modeling again helps over here, because if you model and try to show how you are interacting with others, the child will learn simultaneously with you. It could be in terms of a general behavior, a disruptive behavior, or social behavior. Then explain your child about what will happen if you meet other people, how are they going to react to it, and if you see that the child has shown an appropriate social behavior, try to praise them. Rather than giving them tangible things like candies and stuff, try to give them simpler things like hugs, appreciating them, making people clap for them. This is going to help them better and not ask for rewards all the time. Also, keeping a healthy routine for the child, as we discussed last time, is really going to help your child. Providing structure, using your child's input in creating that structure, and very positive discipline. Creative play is a way of distracting a child from an unwanted behavior, directing their attention to what kind of activities would be appreciated by you and by others. Physical punishment, try to avoid it as much as possible. So able to better manage your child's behavior, and the child will also respond positively.